Peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy, Ancient African Wisdom for the Modern Sister. So I told y'all that I was going to be coming to you every single day until this retreat happens on June, from June 23rd to the 25th in Eno River State Park. It's so very beautiful, and I just want you to be there. It's going to be a spiritual retreat. We're going to talk a lot. We're going to have some topics about the importance of getting rest and what rest really does for you. And I'm saying that now because I didn't get a lot of rest last night. I think I ate, even though I had raw foods, I ate too close to bedtime. And anyway, just been working a lot and doing a lot. And so, I'm getting up at 4 a.m. But the thing to getting up at 4 a.m., when I say getting up at 4 a.m., I mean I'm getting up to do my very strict meditation where I get up and I do my womb yoga, and then after that I do my altar work, and then after that I do all kinds of stuff. I do this hair mask for my hair, and I do a clay mask, and I take an enema, and then I do sea salt bath, and then I drink water in the sea salt bath. I make this liquid drink called kidney liver flush. It's really deep, right? So, but in order to get up at 4, you actually have to go to bed about 8. And I really would say no later than 9. Now, if you're good and you can go to bed at 10 to 4, you get 6 hours. I noticed that, especially the way that I work, I got this channel, I got the Afrocentric Home Decor channel, which you should see the new video about the bathroom, how to have a masculine and feminine bathroom. It's so cool. I love it. Everybody else does. I have this channel. I have a 6-week training course where I'm doing, actually the last day for people to join is this Friday coming, and it's where I do live, well, it's not live, but it's videotapes of 6 weeks of raw food recipes, very personal recipes that my raw food teacher taught me. Just beautiful stuff. Last week we did a mock raw tuna, no fish involved. Last Friday. This week we're gonna open it up this Friday with 3 desserts. If you're interested, it's only $97 for 6 weeks. It's unheard of. My 6-week training courses are usually $497. This summer one I was doing for $197. But it's $97. So that's why they're coming recorded. But you're part of a group page, and it's really wonderful. So I've been up, So I got up at 2 o'clock, and 2 o'clock this morning, my body got up. I couldn't sleep. Like I said, I ate too late, and I drank a lot of juice kind of before I went to bed, so I was constantly going to the bathroom. And I was really tired, but at 2 o'clock, I couldn't go back to sleep. And so I sat there or laid there till 2:30 in the morning, and Spirit said, listen, you get up at 4, just get up. And I got to tell you, y'all, I did my routine like I just told you, and I had the best meditation. It was powerful. But of course, after I finished everything, so I got up at 2:30. All those things, I didn't get back into bed till 6:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, 4 hours. So I spent a good 4 hours. One of the best quotes that I've ever heard, it always stays with me, is a quote by Dr. Martin Luther King. And I remember he was being interviewed by some reporters, and they asked him, Dr. King, how do you do all that you do? And he said, I give God the first hour, and God gives me the rest. And if you call it God, Goddess, Spirit, the Most High, the Divine, whatever you call it, I give God the first hour, and God gives me the rest. And I feel like me giving the Creator, the Creators, the first hour, the ancestors, the first 4 hours of my day, I get so much back in return. So many blessings is coming into my life. And there's a flow, and there's a order, and that's so very important. I remember studying the 7 principles of my art, and I can't quite remember all of them, but I remember law, order, justice, harmony, reciprocity, and there's 2 other ones that I wish that I could remember right now. But basically, it's these 7 ways or principles of living. And then if you follow these ways, they're actually based on the 42 laws of Ma'at, or the 42 negative confessions. And you would actually get up every morning. This is based from Kemet, or also known as Egypt, but it's ancient Kemet. And Kemet means the land of the blacks. And these ancient people would get up every day, and they would say, I have not stolen, I have not committed adultery, I have not desecrated, sacred spaces, I have not And then at the end, and it says, I will not. So you wake up in the morning with, I will not, and then you say the same 42 confessions at night, and you say, I have not. But they break it down. If you want to break them down, you can break them down into seven major principles. And so it was just living this way, that order keeps coming into my life, that order. And so this is why, every month, y'all, like I said, I do an intensive, it's 3-hour intensive, it's $97. But this month, I really wanted to talk about the return of the sacred womb. And remember, I've been doing the sacred work and the sacred womb work for over 17 years. And of course, I've been raw for 8 of those years, raw foodist for 8 of those years. And I really love it, but I forgot how much. And I thought, when I got here, it was cold, and I didn't really know how. I didn't have a good enough filter to filter the bath water, so I wasn't taking my bath. So I had to take showers. And bathing is essential to a sacred woman, essential to a woman who wants to heal. So I was off. The weather got me a little off. I'm coming from California. We moved in here December 1st. And so all this food, I wanted to eat all this cooked food, and I ate an abundance of it, and I really did enjoy myself, but I'm returning back to the sacred womb. And so I want to do this the Sunday training course, 3 hours, $97. That's where it usually stops, although it's profound, it's powerful. Every month's a different intensive. It's powerful. But this month, Spirit said, that's getting up at 4 a.m. And in that 4 a.m. is a divine time. It's believed that your melanin is actually more activated, so you're able to hear Spirit in a better way. It's the time where a lot of people around the world, spiritual people, pray and meditate. So it's a very holy time. And Spirit said, look, you want this retreat to be amazing, so you have to be amazing. You want 30 women to come, so you have to represent, you have to be able to be clean enough, clear enough, to hold space for 30 women, plus yourself. And so you gotta get up for 21 days straight. You gotta do everything you just told the ladies right now that you do. And so the Sunday intensive will be 3 hours, it's over, but no, I'm gonna stay with you for 20 days. More days, it's gonna be a 21 day, it's still $97. I won't do it again for the rest of the year, not this way. We'll go back to our 3 hours, but it's called Returning the Sacred Womb. But in that, so the reason why I say return is because I'm remembering so many things, like you got to go to bed at 8 o'clock or no later than 9 o'clock, to get up at 4, to really function. So I got up, like I said, at 2:30 in the morning. I did it. It was phenomenal. But of course, when I was done at 6:30, I was exhausted. So I took a nap from 6:30 to 8:30. I kind of woke up, and then I took another slept for another hour. And I thought, wow, I got my 2 hours back, so I'm good, But in actuality, it takes you a little bit off. And I didn't stop, y'all. I had to do, for those that don't know, every season, so winter, spring, summer, fall, I do a 6-week training course. They're normally $497, but of course for the summer I just wanted to do it for $197, and I want to give you even more of a special, do it for $97. And although it's not live, usually the 6-week training course is live. Because it went from $497 to $97, I'm doing it recorded, but every week I'm coming to the 6-week training course. This one is called What's for Dinner, and it's all about raw foods. And I'm making my favorite recipes that I've been doing for 8 years that I love. But it's a lot. But it's a lot of energy. It's a lot of energy. So I did 3 raw desserts. If you're interested in that for $97, I know a lot of people say they want to heal. $97 for 6 weeks, like that'll never happen again. That's just amazing. But we did some raw desserts, so I did all 3 of them, and it's a lot of setting up in the kitchen and cleaning afterwards, and my husband is standing for all the long time that we had to do it, and he edits the video. So, but I had to do it. I had other things, computer work to do. There's always so much to do. Even this video, I did a live stream for my Facebook. I did a video. I did a super duper video, 2 videos this week for my Afrocentric Home Decor channel, as well as I'm doing another one tomorrow. It's a sponsored video. It's from a sister named Marilyn Fontaine, and she sent me this beautiful tote bag with her original art on it, and a beautiful, I wish I had it, but anyway, I'm going to do a whole review on it on my Afrocentric page or YouTube page. And it's a phone case for an iPhone Plus 7 Plus. Okay. So yeah, but I'm saying all that to say, you know, I put a lot of work into what I do because I really, really care. And I got to remember to, of course, care about myself. But anyway, I'll be good. Tonight I've learned my lesson. I'm going to go to bed between 8 and 9. I'm going to get up at 4. I'm going to be so refreshed. And I got a couple more days before returning to Sacred Womb, the 21-day now course, virtual, all virtual. The first one is Sunday. It's 3 hours. It's live. For those people that buy it after Sunday, it's called the replay. You can still get the 3 hours. It's still going to be phenomenal. I'm giving recipes, how to make a kidney liver flush, how to make the scalp, and the importance of natural things on your hair, and really great stuff. If you join by Sunday, and even if you can't make the live, but you pay by Sunday, you'll still be included in the group, and it's phenomenal. But I'm doing that because I need 21 days to get myself balanced, to get used to getting up every day at 4, get used to going to bed every night for 21 days. And it starts Sunday at a decent hour. And I say, but what a small sacrifice to make for such tremendous healing. What a small sacrifice to make for such tremendous healing. I can give up 21 days of going to bed at 8 and getting up at 4 because I've been through this before, and I know the glory of it, I know the benefits of it. I know the prosperity and abundance and the spiritual abundance that comes from it. I know that. So yeah, and for this Friday, it will be our second week with the 6-week training course, What's for Dinner, which is also $97, unheard of, 6 weeks. I'm just giving a lot, but I know I'm receiving a lot as well. I know a lot of you are in pain, and I know a lot of you are suffering, and I know a lot of you have womb issues and heart issues, and I want to be there for you, and I know that I wanted you to know that I'm doing my best. So I ask you to really support me in taking the 6-week training course, support me in taking the What's for Dinner, the 21-day intensive, which I'll not do again. But really, I would love for you to be at the retreat. For those that can do it, it's $247. I said I'm going to make it so affordable that they can't say no. I'm going to give so much they have to know that I care, and they also know that they need something. A lot of you have asked me, you said, we do this as black folks, we got to stop it. Be like, I can't really make this one, maybe I'll make the next one. Okay, the next one is dependent on this one. If we don't get I know we're going to get the 30 people. We have to get the 30 people. We actually have to do the retreat because you learn a lot from doing a retreat. What worked, what didn't work, what could be better. We may even have to charge more. We may find out that $247 is maybe extremely too low. Right now, we're not changing the price. It's a good price. I think it's a fair price. But what I'm telling you is stop saying the next one. I think about so many people that I know that talked about, I'll see you tomorrow, and they didn't even wake up the next day. Like anything could happen. You don't want to miss out on life. Like for me, not 1 year from 50. Now I'm a few months from 50 years old. I'm not right now. I have the opportunity to do something. I'm alive right now. I got the money right now. I'm going to do it right now. Right now, if I'm a little afraid, right now, if I don't know what to expect, right now, y'all, if you ain't 50 or close to 50, don't wait till you get this age to realize that there is no time to waste. Because there's not a 50 more years guaranteed. These prices are definitely for you, for us as a people, until we can get to another level, so we can have more. So, yes, I would love to do a couple retreat. I still want to do it next, but of course, it's still dependent upon the success of this one. And then, of course, people say, I'll do a 4-1. I would love to do a 4 retreat, but again, it's dependent upon the success of this one. So let's think about the present. Let's live for right now. So the retreat, would love for you to be there. But also, I know like there are some people that don't live close or don't want to really fly in or can't fly in. And that's why I said, let me do this 3-hour intensive that I normally do for 3 hours. Let me stretch it to 21 days. Get myself ready for the retreat, get women healing. It's virtual, I'm gonna come live, it's random. So some people said, I live in another country. How can I could be a part of the group? Well, the group itself is a 24-hour group, so you can always post, share. All the videos are, once they go live, they stay on the page, so in a sense they're recorded. And when I come in randomly every day for 20 days, it's not the same time every day. I guess that's impossible to guarantee that. I gotta have a life. It's really me coming in and giving instruction, but it could be any time. So it's great for anyone, anywhere. $27 for $97 for 21 days. That's pretty spectacular. So, and then the food. So many of you, you know, y'all, I gotta say it. It's not just the food, but sometimes it's just the food. And when I say food, not the food you just put in your body, but the food for your mind, your spirit, the people you let enter into your body is so important. So I wanted to read something from the Sacred Woman book by Queen Afua. And I wish I had the book. I don't, but I hope you don't mind that I go get the book. Hold on one sec, ladies. Thank you, y'all. So in the Return of the Sacred Woman, Sacred Womb is what I'm calling it. It's based on this book right here by Queen Afua. It's called Sacred Woman. And it's Sacred Woman, a guide to healing the feminine body, mind, and spirit. And it's a deep book. I mean, a lot of people don't know how to use it, want to use it, don't know how to really use it. But I've been blessed enough to do it for 17 years. So what I'm doing with the Return of the Womb, that's based on the Sunday intensive, just the Sunday. It's all virtual now, nothing in person. But it's, you know, me doing 3 hours the first Sunday, and then Sunday and then Monday and everything coming for a few minutes or so for 20 days. It's 12 gateways in here, so 12 subjects, 12 topics, 12 phases. And it goes, and I'll just read them to you. And so, and each month or each 21 days or however long you need to stay in each gateway, there's one called Gateway 0, the Sacred Womb. I'm sorry, that's Gateway 0, and then there's Gateway 1, Sacred Words, Gateway 2, Sacred Foods, Gateway 3, Sacred Movement, Gateway 4, Sacred Beauty, Gateway 5, Sacred Space, Gateway 6, Sacred Healing, Gateway 7, Sacred Relationships, Gateway 8, Sacred Union, and Gateway 9, Neferatum, the Sacred Lotus Initiation. So there's 9 gateways. If you count from 1 to 9, I'm going to say 10. So 0, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And so when you get to what they all are, sacred words, there's a concentration. So you're calling up these ancestors of that gateway to help you get over things. And so the way I'm going to teach the Return of the Sacred Womb is, this book could take a year to do. Actually, it should take a whole year of devotion. I did it 3 times for a year. Getting up at 4, not missing a day, the whole bit amazing, right? And so what I do now is I go into gateways that I think that I'm needing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of the gateways, the Sacred Womb, the words, the food, the movement, the beauty, the space, the healing, the relationship, the union, and the Sacred Lotus Initiation. And I'm really creating a one thing, so to make it easy for people. In other words, I know my concentration that I'm getting up now is about sacred food. But food is not just food you put in your mouth, it's people, places, things. It's you not allowing anything to enter your womb space. Not just your physical womb, but your womb space that's harmful to you. What if you have an addiction? What if you're addicted to wine or alcohol? What if you're addicted to weed or cigarettes? This is helping you to break all addictions, or a bad relationship, a bad man, a bad partnership, food, whatever it is. And so what I do is I realize that if you went into sacred beauty or sacred words or sacred food, all of it is about sacred beauty, sacred words, sacred food. You get it, sacred healing. It's like she breaks it down or separates them, but in actuality, you're going to be more beautiful if you change your diet. If you focus on your beauty, you're going to eat better. You get it? If you focus on your healing, you're going to speak better words. If you focus on your words, you're going to be more healed. If you focus on your relationships, you're going to be more beautiful. So they all really intertwine and interconnect with each other. And that's what I'm going to do for the Return of the Sacred Womb that starts this Sunday. It goes for 21 days. What I'm going to do in there is say, look, y'all, let's break the book down. Choose one of the gateways that you want to deal with. And you don't even have to have the book. Say it. I need help with my beauty. I need help with my healing. I have health issues, right? I need help with my food. I can't stay on a healthy diet or a healthy regimen. You don't matter which one, because you're going to be beautiful, you're going to glow, you're going to get rid of all your diseases. You get it? That's the way I'm teaching it. And for me though, you know, she ends it with, it's called a Nefer Atum, the Sacred Laws Initiation. See, she talks a lot about the idea of me doing a retreat is really based on my years of studying this book and other books by Queen Afua. Because her thing is create womb circles. Once you become a sacred woman, once you've healed yourself enough, start a business, heal other women, create womb circles. She talks about the importance of not doing it alone. I remember when I first started this book, and I was wanting to do it alone, and I was so excited, everybody saw me glowing, and one of my best friends said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Come and do it with me." She's like, "Okay, maybe 4 o'clock in the morning, I don't know." You know, she was so, and when she did it with me, we went to the top. So us coming together at the retreat, see, that's the missing piece. For you to, all of you that have taken all my classes and had great success, but you can't maintain it, it's because you're still doing it alone. I'm touching you, you're touching me. We're learning how to heal each other. I'm going to show you how to, you know, heal and clean energy from each other. We're going to get in partnerships. That retreat is it. It is your treat for all the work that you do and because you deserve it. The 21 days to the sacred woman, the return of the sacred womb, that is for the woman that says, I need help even getting to the retreat. I'm not healthy enough to go to the retreat. I'm afraid to go to the retreat. I'm afraid to be with other women. That's why I can't go to the retreat. I'm afraid that I'm going to, nature's going to disagree with me. Whatever your fears are, that's why I'm doing the 21-day return of the sacred womb. And it's also for those that can't see me in person. But if you can, you want that. The food initiation, the 6-week training course, What's for Dinner, is saying if we focus on the food, then we're focusing on the beauty, then we're focusing on the words, then we're focusing on the relations, then we're focusing on the healing. So they're all steps to get you to that retreat. So look at it like that. I'll take a 6-week training course, What's for Dinner, to eat better, to feel better, to look better. I then take the May Intensive, which is the return of the sacred womb, to take what I've learned and take it to the inner and start healing those diseases, but not just the physical, the mental, the negative thoughts, the fears, the abandonment issues. And then you go to the retreat and you're this sacred woman and you're around other goddesses will elevate you as well. Stop saying to yourself, I'll be at the next one. I don't know. I know that there's going to be one on June 23rd to 25th, God and Goddess willing. That's the only one that I know for sure. I got to stay here. So I know some of us legitimately, you want to do a couple things, and I do want to do a couple retreats, so of course, but I would love to do a fall one, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I hope that, let us be here to see, but let us do the work. So if you can do the retreat now, would love for you. I only have 27 spots left out of 33. I know you're thinking 3 or 20, girl, that's a lot. Don't sleep, and you'll know better than that. The 6-week training course that started last Friday, you still have a chance to be a part of it, and you can do that up until this Friday. And then the return of the sacred womb, 21 days, and it starts this Sunday. Again, even if you can't make the live 3-hour intensive, because it'll be recorded and be on the group page, if you buy it by Sunday, you will get the 20 days. If you buy it after Sunday, you'll get the 3-hour instruction, which is phenomenal within itself. But why do that when you can have it all? So I wanted to read, so I'm in Sacred Foods, and I wanted to read the prayer that I say every morning. When I say I'm doing my womb work, this is exactly what I mean. So the guardian for Sacred Foods is To Art. I may say her name incorrectly, be saying it incorrectly, but this is what the prayer is. Sacred and divine To Art, spiritual guardian of the gateway of sacred food. Please accept my deepest gratitude for your healing presence on my altar and in my life. Thank you for your guidance and inspiration and your love and blessings. And please accept my love and blessings in return. Hatep Pu. Hatep Pu is like so it is, or Ashe. And I know this because I've done this for 17 years, so all the gateways have that prayer. Now this is where it's different. Then you pour libation, for the ancestors, you pour some water, and then you say all praise and adoration to the spiritual guardian, and you say her name, and then you go on and on. There's another prayer in it that I love too, and this is in every gateway. It's Sacred Woman in the Making. Sacred Woman reawaken. Sacred Spirit hold me near. Protect me from all harm and fear. Beneath the stones of life. Direct my steps in the right way as I journey through this vision. Sacred Spirit surround me in your perfect light. Anoint me with sacred purity, peace, and divine insight. Bless me, truly bless me as I share the sacred life. Teach me, sacred spirit, to be in tune with the universe. Teach me how to heal with the inner and outer elements of air, fire, water, and earth. And then this is the special one. Now this is the one specifically for sacred food. So I'm saying this every day. I'm going to stay in this one for 21 days. I'm actually doing it now, but I know Sunday I can't miss a day. Now I'm doing it 3 or 4 days, and I'll take a break. And then I'm going to have to get serious. So, but every day when I do this, I say, Divine Creator. This one I don't know by heart because every gateway, and this prayer changes according to the gateway. Divine Creator, help me to break food addictions that cause me disease. Help me to avoid foods that cause cancer, high blood pressure, tumors, anxiety, and premature aging. Help me to discern angelic foods over foods that create demonic action. Give me the power to eat foods that build my body into a temple of wellness, radiance, and health. May I be blessed to be in the mind to feed my body temple meatless, vegetarian, and fruitarian foods made to perfect and sustain my sacred body temple. May my debilitated taste buds be transformed and revitalized, and so I may take pleasure and delight in eating foods that your divine spirit has prepared for my healing. May I find solace in consuming sacred organic fruits, vegetables, nuts, whole grains, sprouts, and pure water. May all these gifts of true nourishment make me into a holy light being, a sacred woman. And then you say 4 times, you chant, or you call it Hesi, I am a sacred woman, I am a sacred woman, I am a sacred woman, I am a sacred woman. And the last part, you end them all about the same. It's Mother, Father, Creator. They all different, actually, according to the gateway. Guide me to choose well from the fruits of the earth, and help me to eat natural, sacred foods that keep my body temple healthy and pure. Now, do you have to be raw when you're doing this, the Return to the Sacred Womb? The Sunday Intensive begins it? No. Do you want to let go of meat? Yes. Would you like to get closer to the ultimate health? Of course you do. So yeah, so it's a really beautiful thing. Like I said, she talked a lot about the Kitchen Healing Laboratory. And so even in my Afrocentric home decor, I'm always teaching about the order of Ma'at, the order of your space, your room, your bedroom, your kitchen. Having things in place makes you a holy, sacred woman. And so anyway, I wanted to share that with you and see if there's anything that I wanted to read that just stands out. Well, everything actually stands out, so, but yeah, so that's it. And so I also want to do one other thing. I have this thing that is called, I have a cards called Black Angel cards, and I have to find them. But I do have these cards, and it's not by a black woman, it's by a woman named Doreen Virtue, and it's called Healing with the Fairies. I am that black girl, y'all. I believe that there are elementals that live, just like this, we have an aura as folks, as humans. I believe that flowers and plants have auras or fairies or protections, or they call them elementals. And so I love this guidebook. It's oracle cards, and I'm going to, just for us right now, I want to pull this card. Maybe this is for you. This is for everybody watching. And what I'm going to do is pull a card, and this is for my YouTubers. This is for every woman. And I send out love, peace, and blessings. May this card answer your prayers for today. May it be guidance for you to move forward. May it help to change your heart and release it. And may it help you really realize that you deserve to be on this retreat, or in the 6-week training course, What's for Dinner, or in the 21-day intensive Return of the Sacred Womb. So what I like to do is shuffle them as I'm doing now, and then I like to do a thing where I kind of split them up in 3s. I don't know, it could be any system you want, and then one just calls me. So I believe that this is the guidance for today. So we're going to read it, we're going to pull it. It says body movement. So for those that know they need to move that body, this card, it says body movement. So I did my yoga today, and it was absolutely fabulous. And so I'm going to read to you what the Virtual Oracle card says about body movement. She says, your body wants to express itself through movement. Listen to your body, and it will tell you what type of movement it craves. Your physical body has its own life force and intelligence. and is part of the same elemental kingdom as the fairies. It is both childlike and demanding, as well as mature and insightful. This card indicates your body's wisdom and asks that you honor your body's need for exercise and movement. Spend a moment asking your body what type of movement it desires. Does it want cardiovascular conditioning, such as jogging, a peaceful walk in nature, stretching and meditative activities in a yoga class, dancing to music? Listen to and follow through with your body's answer. Affirmation: I lovingly pay attention to my body's needs. And that's so fitting for sacred food. So I just wanted to share with you, give you a little more insight on some of the courses that I'm teaching and the work that I'm doing, and just tell you that I do love you, sisters. I love you so much. I am so excited. You know, I've been kind of a loner, and my husband and I, he's my best friend, and that's who I tend to hang out with. So for me to have this opportunity to spend, and it makes me really teary-eyed, to spend time in person with 30 other black women, we the baddest, y'all. We gonna do this like they've never been done before, and great healing and abundance and prosperity will occur. Well, I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. I'm going to put my legs up and put my back on my wonderful orange pillows. And right now, too, I wanted to tell you, I know you can see this, I'm actually burning some oils, some essential oils. I got this wonderful diffuser. I love it. I got it from a woman. I was watching a home decor thing, and she talked about this diffuser, and I wound up loving it. And basically, I'm just going to cut it off for a second. I'm going to show you how it works. So basically, you take off the top, and you fill it with water. So it is water already in there. And then you take essential oil. So what I did is, I got quite a few of them, as you can see. But Spirit, let me see, if I could just pick one. I'm not looking. I'm feeling this one. This is what I've been burning all the time. It's geranium. Geranium is actually about comforting. And so its origin is in China. The aroma is like rose-like, a middle note, and the plant parts of the leaves, the stems, and the flowers. And so I'm going to actually put some drops of geranium. I've been burning this all day, so I know that, Spirit. I'll put about 10 spots, and then I'll just close that up. So this is my table for all my aromatherapy, all my essential oils. Aromatherapy is so healing, so calming, and all you do is press the button on, and the second button on the other side, it has an LED light, and it changes colors. And so this is my candle, my aromatherapy spot. This is my tranquil spot. And so anyway, I love y'all. And I love you all with all my heart. Go to the website. Also, I gave you 5 minutes of a much bigger video on my Afrocentric Home Decor channel. It is about bathrooms and my husband's masculine bathroom and my feminine. Tell me what you think about it. I really enjoyed it. And I look forward to seeing you all in one of my courses very soon, whether that's in person or virtual. This is Lisa Marie Goodson of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy. Ancient African wisdom and healing for the modern sister. Peace and blessings.